Good morning. We are going to make a cottage cheese flatbread today. Got a little hiking trip in mind, so I'm going to make this and take it with me. So, what we have is 1 cup cottage cheese. This is just the cottage cheese I use. I get it at Sam's. It's going to take 2 eggs, 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. I use a gluten-free flour, and that's going to be a 1/4 cup. And because I am unthawing some barbecue that I cooked the other day, so we're going to be cutting some of this up and getting it put on top. I am waiting on the oven to get to 375, but we got to get this mixed up. So we're going to put our baking powder and our flour in, and then I'm going to be using some white pepper, tangy garlic, oregano, basil, cilantro, a little bit of cayenne. I'm going to add in some smoky rub, just because I got that barbecue, and a little bit of pineapple habanero to add a little spice of life. Alright, so we got everything opened up, ready to go. So we're going to start out with some smoky rub. I'm just going to get that in there because we got that barbecue. So then we got a little bit of white ground pepper, tangy garlic. Found this thing at Ross's. Ross is a good place to go find some unusual spices at. Going to do some basil, oregano, a little bit of cayenne. I like things a little spicy. And then we are going to add a little bit of pineapple habanero. Add a little bit of sweetness to this thing. Okay, so I use whisk. I'm just going to put it down in here and kind of get this thing going, and then it's going to get it all mixed up. So all I've done here is I just poured it out of my bowl onto, this is a cookie sheet with parchment, and then I'm going to just spread this out. Alright, so this is the barbecue. As you can tell, I had it in this bag. I just kept some hot water running on it so it is still cool. And that's what we're looking for, because we're going to end up putting it in the oven. And I'm fixing to spread it out. And you can tell I like to do mine rectangle because I'm going to take a pizza cutter and cut this open. Oven's ready to go. Waiting on me, 375. I put mine in for 20 minutes and check it. It takes between 20 and 25. So this is where our cilantro's coming into play. Obviously, Members Mark. I grabbed these great big containers at Sam's. And then we're just going to just give it a little love here and get it covered up. And then we're just going to take our barbecue, and then we're just going to put it on here and kind of spread it out. Alright, here we go. Now we got our barbecue spread out on it. Like I say, do not cook it first. This has been pre-cooked. I smoked it back on a few days ago. So we're going to repurpose some of this barbecue, make this flatbread. This flatbread is gluten-free. High in protein with the cottage cheese and the pulled pork. And so yes, let's put it in the oven, give this thing about 20-25 minutes and see what we got. Okay, here we go. See how we have the crust around the edges, a little brown. That's what we're looking for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on this cooling rack And I'm going to figure out these 2 apples. They've been sitting there looking at me. So I got to figure out something to do with those. So that'll be in another video. So I am going to let this thing sit on the cooling rack. I had done these before and didn't use a cooling rack. So what happens is the heat causes moisture up underneath it. Just anything to keep it off so the air can get underneath it, and it helps crisp the bottom of the flatbread. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. If you like what you've seen here, all we ask is that you like us, share us. We are setting up a YouTube channel so we can put the full videos, obviously on the social media clips. We have to condense it, but you can go to our YouTube page and you can watch the full video of how this all came together. We appreciate everybody, and if you have any suggestions of some food leftovers you have and you would like some ideas, hey, just let us know. My daughter has the email account, and she'll figure out how this happened. So, but love to give some ideas and get this thing figured out for you. Thank you.